Thanks for logging on to abc15.com. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. We are staying below 90 degrees today, so our brief break from the 90s does continue, but the 90s, they'll be back tomorrow, and we're looking at a warmer end to the week. But by the weekend, some changes, possibly some rain chances heading our way. Now today, you'll notice that winds look lighter across the state too, with the exception of northwest Arizona. Here in the valley, though, light winds, sunny conditions, dry weather. Going into tomorrow, we'll be tracking a disturbance that primarily will impact states to our north, but we'll see some high clouds returning back to the valley through the day tomorrow, and we'll finish out the week with more high cloud cover, but no rain in the forecast through the end of the week. By this weekend, we start to bring in more moisture, and with that, a disturbance will also be moving in, and that's what could bring us a slight chance of a shower. The better potential will be over the mountains to our north and east, but there's a chance we may manage to squeeze out a shower or two here in the valley late Saturday overnight. By Sunday, though, clearing out conditions, abundant sunshine, and back to warmer rather, going into early next week. Now, I mentioned winds today. We're going to catch a break from those stronger wind gusts that we felt yesterday in northern Arizona and here in the valley, with the exception of northwest Arizona, the upper Colorado River Valley, so areas right along the river in northwest Arizona under a lake wind advisory through 5 o'clock here this evening. You'll notice spots like Bullhead City, Lake Havasu City, that's where we're going to get those strongest winds, gusts at times as high as 40 miles an hour still funneling down the river. Now, the rest of northern Arizona, winds will be lighter today here in the valley, looking at light winds as well. And then going into tomorrow, breezes will increase across that northern half of our state, but our gusts should peak at around 20 to 25 miles an hour up there. Here in the valley, still keeping those winds generally between about 5 and 10 miles an hour today and through the end of the week. By this weekend, winds get stronger again. You'll notice temperatures will be trending up after today. A high of 87 today. Tomorrow, we're back to 90. Thursday, looking to be the warmest day of the week with a high of 93, and temperatures will stay in the low 90s by Friday. Our temperatures will be running about 10 degrees above the average for this time of year by the end of the week. Today, just 5 degrees above average, again staying below 90 as we top out at 87 degrees in Phoenix under sunny to mostly sunny conditions across the valley and across the state. A high of 83 in Apache Junction. Fountain Hills hits 83, 87 in Tempe. Glendale tops out in the mid 80s this afternoon. Across the state, highs will make it into the upper 70s today in Kingman. Payson hits 71, Sedona 73, and we'll see those highs in the 60s from the Grand Canyon to Flagstaff to Show Low. Window Rock also topping out in the mid 60s today. Overnight tonight, we'll be back below freezing in spots like Flagstaff, but just by a couple of degrees, down into the 20s in Window Rock and at the Grand Canyon. And we're looking at highs in the 50s and 60s across western and central Arizona. And I mean lows overnight into tomorrow morning. Those temperatures dropping into the 50s and 60s. I wish it was high temperatures that cool. Not the case, but the mornings at least are still pleasantly cool. A lot of upper 50s by tomorrow morning, not far from the average for this time of year. A high of 87 today. Tomorrow we hit 90 degrees, then low 90s Thursday into Friday, even Saturday. That next disturbance, though, will bring a slight chance of rain late Saturday, and temperatures will drop at least a bit down into the mid to upper 80s for Sunday, but we're right back in the 90s by Monday.